Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So we're going to get started. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I tried to do this from my, from the webcam and using this streaming software and all that stuff. But I had some problems with that. So what I'm going to do is just do this on my phone. And I apologize again for the technical difficulties. I'm going to give people time to tune in. As we wait, I want to remind people that I am running for Baltimore City Council in District 4, and I hope that you all can support me. If you live in Baltimore, you can email me at ansonasaka@yahoo.com to volunteer for canvassing and other things that I need help with in this campaign. You can email me again at ansonasaka@yahoo.com to volunteer. Also, I will encourage each and every one of my subscribers to make a donation to my political campaign. Again, I'm running for Baltimore City Council, and in order to be competitive in this race, I need to raise money. I need to raise money so that I can get flyers done. I need to raise money so that I can get signs done, so that I can get yard signs done, so that I can get posters done, so that I can get bumper stickers, campaign buttons, and so that I can run political ads on television, on radio, online, and also so that I can send out mailing. So I hope that you all can donate to my campaign. After this video is done, I will post the link in the comment section and also in the description box so that people can donate to this campaign. All I need is $10 from each subscriber. That will give me more than enough funds to be highly competitive in this race. If each subscriber donated $10 to my political campaign, that would be $90,000, more than enough to be competitive in this race. So I hope that you all can support me. You know what I'm about. You know that I speak truth to power without fear. You know that I'm a voice for the people. You know that I'm an advocate for black people. We often talk about the need for politicians to have a black agenda. And if you've been following this channel, you know that I'm about the black agenda. I am the black agenda. I don't just know about the struggle, I am the struggle. And if I'm elected, I'm going to make sure that we have fundamental revolutionary change in city government. And that's why I need your help. Let's be the change that we want to see in the world. So donate to my campaign. I'll post a link again in the description box so that people can check it out. I want to find out if you all can hear me fine before we get started with this movie review. Please let me know. I see I have a couple of people tuning in right now. If you can just let me know the audio is fine, we can go ahead and get started with this live stream. All right, so let's get right into it. Last night I saw Queen and Slim. It's a great film. You know, I encourage people to check it out. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It has a great cast, great acting. All of the actors in the movie are superb. It's a compelling story. It's a movie that will keep you interested from the moment you start watching it throughout the movie. So it's like you're on the edge of your seat throughout this movie. Every second is filled with so much suspense. And right now, I'm not going to do any spoilers for this particular review. Just to let people know, there will be no spoilers. I may do a second video where I go into detail about what actually happened in the film and discuss all that, and that will have plenty of spoilers. So you all can look out for that. I may do that as a separate video right after this one. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So as I said, the acting was great. There was a lot of suspense. It was a highly entertaining thriller, so I recommend that people check it out. And then besides those things, besides, the basic things that go along with watching any movie, in terms of the acting and entertainment value, this movie, had compelling moments in it. It had a compelling message. And let's talk about some of the things that are really relevant and powerful about this film. First of all, one thing that I like about this film is that it had a dark skinned woman featured as the main actress and love interest. Rarely do we see that in a lot of these films, even in black films. We see that the love interest is usually a white woman or a very light black woman or a racially ambiguous woman. But here we have a dark skinned woman, a beautiful woman, who's the love interest. And I think that that's great because it promotes positive images of dark skinned black women. And, rarely do we see that in a lot of films. So, I have to commend the people that put this film together for that purpose. That's one of the most valuable things from this film. And it's only getting better. There are far more other messages that we'll talk about in this film, things that they emphasize. I'm not going to go into detail again about the plot and everything. And not only does it promote the dark-skinned black woman, but it also has a dark-skinned black man as the leading actor. But we know in Hollywood, a dark-skinned man is more likely to be promoted than a dark-skinned woman. So again, I have to commend this film for presenting the dark-skinned black woman as the beautiful woman, as the love interest. And we need to have more of that. Rarely do we see that. Like even in a film like the X-Men, where there's a superhero who's an African woman. Even in that film, even though the comic book character is a dark-skinned black woman, in the movies they have some racially ambiguous women playing the role of Storm. So it's good to see a dark-skinned woman playing the role of the love interest and, being put on a pedestal and all that. Another thing that I liked about this movie is all of the powerful messages throughout the movie. You had messages dealing with police brutality, messages dealing with racial profiling, messages dealing with black people and their right to self-defense. Also, you have the issue of the criminal justice system and how it treats black men and black people, period. You dealt with issues of racial solidarity, issues of protest, and also the issue of loyalty. That's a key issue that comes up in this film. Another thing that I liked about this film was that I could identify with the woman character, because she's a lawyer. Her character is a lawyer, and she knows the law and all that kind of stuff. But despite that knowledge of the law, it doesn't save her and the other actor. That knowledge of the law and all that kind of stuff is of no avail to her. So, yeah, so this is a powerful film. And I want to hear from y'all, like for the people that are tuning in, I want to know, what did you think about the film? Also, there are a couple of other points that have to be highlighted as well. I mean, I like the fact that they mentioned Assata Shakur and the Black Panther Party. There was a whole lot of references to black pride and black power, black militancy. So that's another thing that's great about this film. And I like the stylish cinematography and also the costumes in the film. It was very colorful. The angles that they used in this film were great, spectacular. Another thing that I liked about this film was the fact that it was contemporaneous. It was like it dealt with contemporary issues. Excuse me. It dealt with very modern day issues such as online dating. Like they dealt with that at the very beginning of the film. So you have to check that out. And this film builds up to a mind-blowing conclusion. And I'm not going to give it away or anything like that. But again, I encourage you all to check it out. Tell me what you think right now for the people that are tuning in, and for the people that watch later. I want to hear what you think in the comment section. And again, I may come back on here and do a live stream where I go into all the details about the film, where I talk about everything that happened in the film, and I get your feedback about all the different scenes in the film and all that kind of stuff. So let me check to see who is tuned in. Shout out to Kendra. Thanks for tuning in. You know, I appreciate that. So with that, I'm going to say peace and blessings, everyone. Again, tell me what you thought about this film. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video. Also, again, donate to my political campaign for Baltimore City Council. I'll post a link in the comment section and also in the description box so that you all can donate $10. That's not a lot to ask for. So with that, peace and blessings, everyone. Have a great day.